Like, what's some tips?
I ain't gonna lie. 1 in 18?
Yeah.
Stop boxing.
It's Canadian money, got blue on the finger from all of the plastic I'm thumbing. Money that whipping outside of the next nigga, see you in public.
Perfect. Finish him.
What up? What up? What up? What's going on? Everybody in the building. We got another great episode. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I'm gonna let y'all roll in for a second. Let y'all get in. Come on. It's church, man. Let's get it popping. What's going on, everybody, man? Hope everybody's having a good day. Good Tuesday. You know, still early on in the week, but you know, we talking boxing, man. That's what we do over here. We gonna talk some boxing, man. But yeah, make sure when you come in, man, you smash that like button like Ann Wolfgang. You know what it is, man. We up in here.
Did not really fight her.
Oh, big one punch. That is it. Forget about the count. It is over.
Yo, man, lots of boxing this weekend. Like I knew there was a bit on the docket, right? But I was like, man, when I really look at it from the outskirts of the whole, you know, schedule, like, damn, bro, this is probably one of the busiest weekends of the year in boxing. And I'm not talking about like, oh, from a standpoint of like, yo, having high level boxing, like some of the biggest cards. Nah, I'm not talking about that, man. I'm just talking about from a standpoint of just boxing. Like you have the ProBox card on Saturday. You got obviously Itauma and Hrgovic on Saturday. The women's card is on Saturday too. I thought that was on Sunday. It's on Saturday. And then Salida Promotions, Brandon Moore's fighting on Saturday. And is there one I'm leaving out? No, that's it, man. But not it, but like that's just like 4 or 5 cards just there, right? So I mean, it's definitely a busy weekend for sure, man, in boxing. And I'm gonna enjoy it. I'll try to catch what I can catch. Obviously for myself and the rest of us Canadians, we getting ready to put our kids back into school. So I think this is probably gonna be the last weekend for me to do that because they go back on the 2nd of September. But salute to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm your host. I'm your boy Ryan from the 6, man. We had a great conversation this morning. If you tuned into TBV, it was a great show. And kind of piggybacking off of some of that stuff with the Itauma topic. We're going to talk about Moses, Hrgovic. We're also going to talk about Lester Martinez returning to the ring. Najee Lopez is on the undercard, also that ProBox card, as that's their first card with the new membership, the $5 a month. So shout out to them for giving us, you know, 2 guys who are considered, I would say, big names in the stable of ProBox. Also, Cardenas is going to be on that card also, man. So it's you know, it's going to be a good event. Shout out to ProBox, man. We're also going to talk a little bit about Mikaela Mayer, Jerome Boudsenis, and Josh Kelly getting closer. And Virgil Ortiz, man. And Charlo. You know what I'm saying? But you got the phenom heavyweight, man. Moses Itauma taking a massive step up, obviously against Hrgovic. This is for the vacant IBF Heavyweight World Title that Usyk dropped. It is on the line in this fight. You know, Itauma, can he make history as the 2nd youngest heavyweight champ ever? You know, that's the big question mark. And how will he do it? What type of fashion will he win in? And then when we head to L.A., man, big L.A., where Lester Martinez been selling pretty good there with ProBox. You know what I'm saying? You got a stacked card there of my man Lester Martinez defending his interim WBC belt. Plus, obviously, Najee Lopez is coming back to the ring. I'm excited to see his fight. He's in a fight with the undefeated Juan Carrillo. So somebody's always gonna go. And we head across the pond for Mikaela Mayer, who heads to the UK to take on Chantelle Cameron, for the WBA, WBC, and WBO super welterweight crowns. And I think there's a rematch clause in that fight. So I know I spoke yesterday about her fighting Clarissa Shields, but like somebody said in the chat, there is a rematch clause. So that may not come to fruition as fast as we want. But yo, y'all in the chat, man, let me know who you guys got this weekend for some of these fights. Obviously, hit the sub button if you just came in, you like what you hear. Subscribe to the content. Smash that like button for your boy, because you know what I'm saying. We need them likes, man. We need the algorithm popping. We need people to come over here. Let them know we talking boxing, man. That's what I'm on. I'm into talking boxing. But yo, let's start off, bro, with the heavyweight guy. My guy Moses Itauma. I ain't even gonna say my guy because you know how I am, man. I'm a show improve guy. If you can show me improve, I'm gonna be with you for the end. And most of the time I got that opportunity this weekend. Not that he needs to show me in particular. Like, who am I, right? I'm just a guy behind a mic here. But I'm just saying, like, we want to see him get a big win against a big name. I think Hrgovic fits the bill all the way through. Like, he's obviously been a top contender at heavyweight for a while now. He's been in some big fights, Hrgovic. And I think the only issue with Filip is he hasn't capitalized in any of those big fights, right? Like, I think the Daniel Dubois fight was the one he needed to capitalize in. You know, he didn't. He didn't, man. Just flat out, up and down. He got stopped. He got a good win there against Zhele Zhang, which was controversial, man. But, you know, nonetheless, it's there on his record. So we can't really, shit on it. It is what it is. But at the same time, man, Filip Hrgovic also looked shaky legs against David Adelaide. You know, there was a couple rounds there we had to hold on, but sometimes we look at that as a good thing. He faced adversity, got through it. Hrgovic also has the Olympic pedigree, so like he checks the boxes in a sense of like step up, great opponent right now for Moses Itauma. Itauma is very young, so this is a huge fight for Moses. If he can get the KO, that'd be super impressive, man. Super impressive for a guy his age to show true heavyweight power. You know, I think the only person that has stopped Hrgovic is his only loss against Daniel Dubois. If Moses can come out here and do it in less rounds, and I think also Hrgovic had a bad cut too. You do it without that, then it's like, damn, bro, I don't know what to say for the heavyweight division, right? Like, who can compete at that point? That's what we're looking at really early. But I think, anyways, regardless, I want Moses Itauma to win the fight. I'm not fixated on him chasing the history, pretty much being second youngest heavyweight champion. I think they've been trying to push that for a while. I think it's tough at heavyweight, to get it at that young, because when you look at the heavyweight boxers, man, it seems like they seem to mature at the older ages, have their reins more at the older ages. So it's super impressive, yes, that he's doing this. But at the same time, I'm not like, you have to do this to solidify something with me or with my opinion. No, I don't think so. I think Moses Itauma is a great talent. I think obviously he'll win the fight. I'm picking him to win. But I don't think, chasing history is the end all be all at this point for being the fastest one. I think now if you win, how do you reign? Like, what I'm saying? Like, how do you defend? Are you going to go straight to undisputed? Are you going to have to, try to get a few fights with guys in that are probably on the way out? Are you going to try that? Get some name recognition under your belt? I don't know, man, where Moses Itauma can go after the fight. But one thing's for sure, I think Frank Sanchez is going to get a shot regardless, because Frank is the IBF mandatory. He won the eliminator. So, I think really we're just looking at it like, okay, can Frank Sanchez do anything against Moses Itauma? Especially if Filip Hrgovic has no success in this fight. We saw Frank spark out Richard Torres. Yeah, man. I think honestly that'd be a better fight than Hrgovic. But I'm not gonna count Hrgovic out because he's been in some of these big fights. But I'm just not high on Hrgovic. But he checks all the boxes for a step up fight for Moses Itauma. This is definitely hands down the toughest fight for Moses. This guy, like I said, he's got the accolades. He's got a pretty good, decent resume. When you look at him, he's always been in the conversation of being one of the top heavyweights. So it makes sense for Moses to go ahead in this fight and try to, make a big statement by stopping him, man. But shout out to Lionel Watson in the building. What's going on, man? Appreciate you for tuning in. He said Hrgovic made a career off beating the Dave Allens and Mark DeMorris of the world. He has a great manager. It's over for him. Hey, you're not lying, man. You're not lying. He has a great manager. But I think if he can have a good effort in the fight, this may not be his last fight with Queensberry. Or he can still bounce around a bit, Matchroom, Zupa. Like there's other entities out there looking for heavyweights. I think heavyweight boxing is always exciting. So, we'll see what happens with Filip Hrgovic this weekend. I don't got him winning. I think he'll get stopped. I mean, I just think it's a matter of when Moses Itauma wants to step on the gas and get it done, man. But Hrgovic, his pace, the way he fights, I just think it's all bad for Moses, for Moses' style. Moses likes to press the pace. He's light on his feet. He's not a slow starter, Moses Itauma. He gets right to it. So I think for Filip, in those early rounds where he's thinking that he's probably gonna have feel out rounds, that may not be the case, man. That may not be the case. But we should see, man. We'll wait and see. Like I said, I think it's a great fight. Shout out to both men. I like them. But I just got Moses Itauma just stopping them straight up and down. And then we head to L.A., man. Lester Martinez is back. Shout out to Lester Martinez going against Luka Plantic, who I think, his last fight, I think, was Luka Plantic was with, was it Iglesias? Is that who he fought? Let me take a look on BoxRec so I don't get the bad information now, but I'm pretty sure he fought in the IBF Eliminator, right? Or sorry, the IBF title, the vacant one that Bud dropped against Osles Iglesias, the Cuban sensation. But we will check to make sure. I don't like to assume, but I'm going to say that's who he did fight. I think that's who he did fight for the interim title. Oh, no, that wasn't it. No, that's not. That was Pavel Seligan. Okay. Definitely wasn't the guy I'm thinking of. Anyways, so we got Luka Plantic, 13-0, but he's got 10 KOs. So he's got a lot of KOs, man. There's nobody like of crazy recognition that he's beat. Yeah, he's never fought in America before, so this is his first fight in America. I guess this is the WBC interim belt. I guess Lester Martinez, for more say so, is kind of like waiting on the Mbili or Canelo win, possibly. I don't know, man. I guess he's got to hope and pray that Mbili wins, because if Canelo wins, I doubt Canelo's going to fight Lester Martinez next. I doubt the WBC will put that in order. It seems like when Canelo wins the WBC belt, he seems to not have mandatories and rules don't apply. You know what I'm saying? It just, when he wins that belt, he can do whatever the hell he want to do with it. And that's just the way it is. So I don't know, man. What Lester Martinez is obviously trying to stay in position, and I don't blame him. But I'd like to see him in some of these big fights with these other guys, man. Luka is undefeated, so that looks good. But we want to see Lester Martinez, Hamza Shiraz. We want to see Lester Martinez, Diego Pacheco. We want to see Lester Martinez and Billy rematch, because that first fight was fire. The draw. Man, I mean, I'm biased, right? So I thought Billy won. But for people to say Lester Martinez won. I ain't mad at them because I feel like the fight was neck and neck. Jaime Munguia, Lester Martinez, that's also a good fight. You know, there's some fights there for Lester, man, for sure. And then Canelo Alvarez, I don't know how many fights Canelo got left in him, right? But I'm gonna assume that he probably got one or two, and I don't think Lester gonna be really in that spotlight for those fights, but he might be. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, Lester Martinez definitely doing his thing with ProBox, selling it well now with ProBox. I'm happy to see since the Canelo, fight with him and Billy, he's staying active, man. He's had 2 fights. Well, this will be his second fight since. And then Billy, it'll be his first fight. But hey, it is what it is, bro. I think Lester Martinez is an action fighter, a good fighter. I wonder if he needs to move up in weight to go to 75 soon. Possibly. But nonetheless, man, that guy's just straight action, man. So I like watching Lester fight, even though he had a lackluster performance in his last fight against Aleem, which is crazy because that's who Diego Pacheco stopped. Shout out to Diego Pacheco. Him and Buddy McGirt look good in their first fight together. But yeah, man, we definitely looking out for Lester, man. Shout out to Luna Glada in the building. Salute to the big members, man. What's up, bro? He says, salute Ryan, Nikita Zoo, and Corey Marksman also fight this week. Good week of fights. Yeah, okay. There was some more fights I was missing out on. See, that's just how many fights is on the schedule. Yeah, Corey Marksman, he's in Florida. I think on a Matchroom and Box Lab card, I believe. And then, yeah, man, Nikita Zoo is fighting on, I think, Wednesday morning here on the East Coast. Yeah, Nikita Zoo, man. So, I mean, shout out to boxing, man. A lot of boxing going on this weekend. So, I mean, if you somebody who loves boxing, it's going to probably be on all day on Saturday because I think the Moses card will probably start around the afternoon. Same with probably the women's card, too. It's also in the UK. So probably sometime in the afternoon. And then obviously you can go into the night, watch whatever you want to watch in the night. The ProBox card, the Corey Marksman card, Salida Promotions card. Like there's just so much going on, man. It's going to be hard to keep up with all. I really wonder, like, what do I do? Do I go live for that and do a live fight chat for like, I don't even know how that would work if I did a live fight chat. Like, I wouldn't be able to pick one card, man, because I want to see Najee Lopez. I want to watch, Lester Martinez and Cardenas. But I don't mind watching, other guys too fight. I don't mind watching the Brandon Moore and Brian Jennings because I want to see who wins that. And, Corey Marksman. He's a great fighter too. He's kind of like on the come up right now, Corey Marksman, man. He's doing well things. Just signed to Matchroom. So, I think this is Matchroom debut fight. So, shout out to him, man. Doing his thing for sure. And then Najee Lopez is back against Juan Carrillo. Both fighters is undefeated. So, you know how it is, man. Somebody's always going to go. Najee, there you go. You see right there, 16-0, 13 KOs. And Carrillo, he's 15-0 with 11 KOs. So a lot of power in this fight. Both guys ranked in the WBA, Najee and Carrillo. So this should be a good fight, man, for Najee Lopez moving up in the division in a sense of like getting his ranking up. 175 is in a weird spot. Really weird spot, 175. We don't know what's going to go on with Bivol. David Benavidez has now left. I don't know if he's coming back, but he still holds a belt. So I think he should be stripped. But, we know how that goes. Better Biev, he's sitting back waiting on Bivol. So he's not fighting either. But we do have a little bit of movement. We have, Atif Oberton still fighting. You got Monkativ. He's got a fight scheduled. Ben Whitaker still in around there making noise. He's got a fight scheduled. We got Hot Rod's fighting too against, I think, Craig Richards. Is he fighting on a Zupa card? So they're moving around. But other than that, man, like 75 at the top, like we still haven't seen Boatsi fight. You know, like I said, Bivol, we don't know what he's doing. It's really just a weird situation right now. And Najee Lopez continues to move up, continues to put himself in position for a big fight. And I think we'll see it soon, man. I think Najee Lopez is the goods, man. He says the right things, backs it up in the ring with the violence. You know, he's got the Puerto Rican swag going on, man. He's somebody you can get behind, really. You know, I like what Najee brings to the table. I just hope he can find himself in a big fight. You know, I think a lot of us think his big fight down the road is Ben Whitaker, which is warranted, which is, I think, okay. It's up to Ben, though, when Ben wants to pull the trigger on starting to take over. Because he's not young, Ben Whitaker. He's 12-0, not young. So I think like Eddie got to move him in a certain way to where he can get to a title. But it just seems like, I don't know, it just seems like they're not really entertaining that type of work right now. They should be fighting Boatsi, man. That's what they should be doing, because I'm pretty sure the WBC mandated that fight as an eliminator for Benavidez. You know, especially if Benavidez is not returning, is campaigning at cruiserweight. He's not coming back down to light heavyweight, man. He's moving up. He's staying up. I can't see David going back down. So why not, Ben? Go put yourself in position for that WBC title. Get the interim strap. And then obviously when Benavidez drops it or is stripped, you're right there to be elevated, because that's what they do these days. Instead of fighting, they going to elevate you, man. They're just going to elevate you, which is nasty work. But that's neither here or there. You know, that's just the politics of boxing, bro. I'm not a fan of it. That's just the way it should go sometimes, man. I'm not a fan of that whole elevation thing. I hate the elevation, bro. I really do hate the elevation. I don't understand it. I think it needs to be definitely needs to be a fight for the belt. You just can't have guys getting elevated just because they're holding the interim. No, man, make them fight the number one contender or number two guy, whoever's there, for the belt, man. It should always be a fight for a belt. Like, I don't know how we have these type of situations. We have these too many type of situations like this where it's just we fighting and then guys vacating and then we moving up guys to the belts. Like, for no fights, man. Just giving them belts, man. We got to stop doing that. But yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Show some love to the stream. You know, I'm just going through my little topics here right now before I open it up to y'all, man. Shout out to the queens of Boxing Talk. What up, Boxiana? Shout out to Nick J too. Y'all always doing y'all thing. Make sure you guys go check out the queens, man. Boxing Talk. Boo Boo Andrade. Yo. She always getting me with that. But salute to the queens, man. Make sure you guys go check them out. They always doing big things, you know. Big things. You gonna get the real over there too. So if you got sensitive feelings, don't go over there, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all. I was laughing though, because I was on X, man. I see the people already retweeting the show from today. You know, shout out to my guy Two Tone. He always in the algorithm, bro. For real. He always in the algorithm. And you know, him and Ness got into it today. I didn't even know a guy like that, honestly. I had to go out and do an interview. I didn't know a guy like that, but it was definitely funny. But shout out to them for hashing it out and you know, not letting that prolong, because that could have looked ugly, man. But shout out to them, man. I appreciate both those guys, Two Tone and Ness, man. They always been good people to me, so I got nothing bad to say about them. Yo, what up, Eddie Alvarez? What's going on, man? Salute. My man, Dwayne Styles. Salute toes, man. Happy Tuesday, bro. Eddie Alvarez says show was crazy today on TBV. Yeah, man. Shout out. Yeah, it got a bit spicy there, bro. Got a bit spicy, man. Couple people, yo, they throwing up alley-oops to Ness over there, man, and dunk on them. They gotta stop and listen to what they saying sometimes, man. My man Dwayne Styles said, Ryan, give me the timestamp of the shakedown. Nah, I don't even know when it was, to be honest. It's closer to whenever Tone jumped on. Whenever you see Tone jump on, it was me, Tone, and Ness. And then I jumped off because I had to go to do an interview. And when I came back, all I saw in the chat was like people saying like I left at the, or I knew when to leave, this and that. So I rewinded and I was like, oh shoot. They was going at each other, but Ness, shout out to Ness. And shout out to Two Tone for coming back and you know, actually having a conversation. Because that's what it's supposed to look like, fellas, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, Two Tone expressing what it meant, you know, what Ness was saying to him. And Ness saying, yo, I didn't mean it like that, this and that. That's how you supposed to talk, instead of just, you know, going out making diss track videos, doing more and doing this. You know, nah, man, it don't work like that, bro. So, it don't work like that, man, at all. You can't be just that. You got to talk to your mans in them. And I know Ness and Two Tone, man, they've been doing this thing together for a minute now. So they got big respects for each other. So shout out to both of them for coming back and, you know, talking it out, because that's what some brothers need to see, man. Because this boxing shit really ain't that, like, it's not that serious, gang. It's just not, bro. And that's why I got to laugh it off with certain people, man. That's why I say, like, man, when you guys can watch boxing without as much, I wouldn't say like I don't have emotion in it, but like, bro, I don't know these fighters like that. Like, obviously I got emotion with my brother because I know him. So, you know, I feel a certain type of way about that. But, you know what I'm saying? Tank Davis, I don't message Tank Davis every day or anything like that, or Devin Haney. So obviously I don't have an emotional attachment with these guys like that. So I just cover boxing from that standpoint, and I feel like that's one of my opinions, mostly unbiased, man. Except for when it comes to my broski. Like, I'm sorry, that's just what it is. Shout out to the queen. She said she finna switch to YouTube. She can't multitask. Hey, I appreciate you, Boxiana, for tuning in. For sure. Showing love. I'm gonna drop the links in a second for y'all to come on up here. Talk this boxing once I get through these last couple topics. Shout out to Dwayne Styles. He said, Ryan, you are immune to the TBV initiation backup. Man. He said, Star hasn't been packed up yet. Hope she's okay. Her dad just packed. Oh, shit. I did not know that, bro. I did not know that. Hope Star's all good, too, man. You know, you never want to lose anybody. You know, better yet, you know, somebody like a close family member, like a mother or father. So I hope all is good with Star, man. You know, my condolences to her family, and you know, God rest her dad's soul. And hopefully, everybody can heal from it within time, right? But yeah, man. Shout out to Dwayne Styles for bringing that up, bro. I did not know that. He said Ryan speaking English, Spanish, and facts, factos. Hey, I try, bro. I try, man. I remember Dwayne Styles a couple years, well, yo, not even a couple years. So damn, me and my wife, we've been together for like 10 years. When I first met my wife, we went to Dominican, and we was out in Dominican, and everywhere I was walking in the resort, everybody was talking to me in Spanish, but like I didn't think they was talking to me. Like, you know, you think people just talking across the room. Everybody in the Dominican thought I was Dominican, bro. They all thought like I was from there and like I had some money and shit. So they was all talking to me. And then the one guy who could speak English, he was like, yo, you're not from Dominican? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not Dominican. He was like, oh, shoot. He's like, bro, everybody thought you were like some baseball player or something. I was like, no way. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, I'm from Canada. He's like, oh, that's crazy. But like, yeah, man. People be thinking I'm Dominican out here, man. Shout out to Eddie Alvarez, bro. Okay, good luck to your brother. Yeah, man. Actually, if y'all want to tune in 8 p.m., I'm going live again tonight. I'm going to do the presser for my brother's event on Thursday night. I'm going to have him on the show. You know, they going to talk about the fight. Try to get some other fighters on here too who are also on the show. And yeah, man, get a couple other people, the promoters, and just talk about the event, man. I can't tell y'all 100% where it's gonna be streamed just yet, because I'm not even 1,000% sure. But yeah, once I get the info, if you in the Discord, you'll see it for sure. If not, I'll try to post it to the community pages so y'all can see. But yeah, man, my brother is fighting at 154. He's 15-0, 12 KOs. And you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of those fights where I think he's gonna stop dude early. You know, this dude ain't got a pulse, but hey, man, we paying for fights, bro. At this point, you know, my brother's been independent. His last, I think, 3 fights. You know, selling tickets on his own, doing this stuff on his own, and it's a lot of legwork. Like he's doing well. He's not hurting. We're not hurting, but nonetheless, we want to be in front of y'all, man. We want to be on the zone. Want to be on the big platforms. So hopefully that's what's on the horizon, bro. My man Dwayne Styles said, Ryan, what weight does your brother fight at? People call me Sergey Kovalev. No way. That's crazy word. They calling you that the Russian Punisher, dog. Sergey Crusher. My brother fights at 154. Yeah, man, he fights at 154. You know, he can probably go to 60. He's 6'3". He can go to 160 if he wants to, but I mean, we want to fight in 54 because it's a good division. It's got a lot of names in it. You know, that's the reason why. But yeah, he can make 60. Shoot, even with the extra day, he could probably make 47, to be honest. Like, you know, he can do it. It's not one of them things like he'd want to do because he gonna be drained. but he can make 47 if he needed to, bro. Shout out to H-Town in the building. What up, champ? He said, where's a brother promoter ever? Ron, you find out where it's at. I know where the event's at. Like, I just don't know where they're gonna be streaming it, but I'll figure that out, bro. You know. He said, okay, I'm going down 25 pounds. I'll see him soon. Yeah, man, that's how it worked, man. What up, flexing and stepping in the building? What up, bro? Salute, man. What up, bro? Crazy show today, man. Flexing and stepping. Call them flexing and stepping Gibbs. Yeah, man. That's what he on, bro. But nah, man, people was getting dunked on left, right, and center out here today on them TBV streets, man. They was setting themselves up. I don't know why they was doing that, bro. But Mikaela Mayer and Chantelle Cameron unification matchup. You know, WBO, WBA, and IBF titles on the line. Man, they got a rematch clause, which I didn't know about till somebody dropped that in the chat yesterday. I was excited, man, because I was hoping that the winner, can go right into the Clarissa fight before the end of the year. But that's not happening, bro. If they got a rematch clause, I doubt that's happening. And I think Clarissa says she want to start a family next year. So, yeah, we may not see her for like a year then. So I doubt she's going to get one of these girls. She'll probably get Lauren Price. But, you know, Chantelle Cameron is a good, tough opposition. She's the only person to beat Katie Taylor, right? She the only one to give Katie Taylor her first defeat. And I thought she won the second fight too, but they gave it to Katie Taylor in the rematch. But, you know, Mikaela Mayer's been doing this. She's been moving up, snatching belts, unifying. Said she'll move up to 60 to fight Clarissa. I was geeked about that. But, you know, if they got a rematch clause, that's probably going to be, that's probably going to be satisfied before Clarissa fight. You know, I think with women's boxing, they always going to want they get back, bro. They're not going to let her, like, she not going to let, any of these girls not going to let them slide, man. They're going to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, they're going to do that, bro. So we going to see, man. We going to see what goes on with that, bro. H-Town said Devin needed an opponent. Yo, for real, Devin Haney got to fight, bro. I already said it, H-Town. I said, yo, the Haneyaks, the Haney fans, they got to get on Bill, bro. They about to be out the ring for a year, man. It's got to be like the most inactivity Devin Haney's ever had, bro. So, Devin Haney fans, y'all got to get on your mans in them. He got to go fight somebody, man, because It ain't looking too nice, bro. Luna Glider said Mikaela Mayer might be on upset alert. Hey, you ain't lying, man. Chantelle Cameron is definitely a great opposition, bro. Like, she can definitely beat Mikaela Mayer. Eddie Alvarez said, so Gray, hater here too. Damn. That's what's up, bro. Eddie Alvarez, Eduardo, don't take offense. He said, oh, what you say, bro? What do you say up here, man? You know, flexing a step and always starting beef with everybody, bro. My man H-Town said the 6 versus TBV. Yeah, bro. You already know, bro. If they ever announce that fight, you know me, man. If Bill Haney popping up, I gotta pop up too. I gotta do the Brian Norman's senior shit. Go at him, bro. Tell the fight, gotta promote the fight. Nah, man, that's obviously Devin Haney. He got to get active, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. A whole year in November, right? That's the last time they fought in November in Saudi when he fought Norman. Which it's crazy because Norman Jr. is actually talking about fighting again soon. So I think he said he wanted Keyshawn Davis actually. So I mean, shout out to him, man. If he can get the Keyshawn Davis fight, that'd be pretty good. That'd be a good fight. I would enjoy that fight. For sure. Y'all take 5%. Hell yeah, you know it, bro. You might take 5 for the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. On the back end, too, man. The back end, we taking that. Oh, man. Shout out to Flexing and Stepping for the $2 super chat, brother. He said, Ryan, they take this chat stuff too serious. Oh, yeah, man. I can't be taking the chat serious, gang.
I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know. I don't want my chips plain. I want my chips with the dip. So bring them dips.
Yeah, man. Oh, he want Hitchens? Oh, who that? Devin Haney? Yo, Devin Haney and Hitchens or Brian Norman Jr.? I think Brian Norman Jr. will fight anybody. So, like, he just gives me that type of vibe, man. You know, a lot of people, a lot of people, as soon as he lost to Devin, were like, oh, he wasn't all that. I'm like, I still don't care, bro. Brian Norman Jr. will get in the ring with any of these guys, man. Like, freaking, Keyshawn didn't even get in the ring with freaking Devin Haney, man. And, like, you know what I'm saying? It does sound crazy now that freaking Keyshawn couldn't do that. And no turkey bag. No turkey bag involved in that fight. And he was still getting paid $3. That's good, man. But hey, these guys don't want to take risks, man. They don't want to take risks. So it is what it is, man. Oh yeah, Brian Norman Jr. said Hitchens ducking already. He said the higher ups don't want. Yo, I hate when the guys use that, bro. Cause it's like, what you mean the higher ups don't want it? Don't you want it? Because if you want the fight, you can make the fight happen. So clearly you don't want it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get it popping, bro. You can go over to Zuffa. I'm sure Dana White would make that fight. Why not? That's a former champion. It's good opposition. The guy's only got one blemish on his record. You know, that's right up Dana's alley. That's a good matchup. But hey, man, you know Brian's gonna come to punch. He's not gonna dance with Hitchens. That's right up Dana White's alley, man. What he want to put on Zuffa. So Hitchens, he just wilding, man. Hitchens be wilding. But yo, Jerron Boots Ennis and Josh Kelly talks advancing. I don't know how. Josh Kelly's nose, I thought for sure that shit not gonna be healed up. It sounds like Eddie probably gonna pay him under the table to get Jerron another belt, man. And he may have to because, you know, now Virgil Ortiz done moved up. So I don't even know who's gonna be this might be the ring belt, might be on the line. Nah, actually Fendora's second, right? So Fendora gotta be in there. Fendora is the fight, bro. But we'll see, bro. We'll see what happens. What the heck is this, man? Somebody just text me. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this. If we can get this fight in before the end of the year. If not, it'll be an early 2027 matchup. And then maybe we can get Fendora and Boots at the end of 2027, or maybe a September fight. I think the Cinco de Mayo date. It sounds like Mr. David Benavidez is talking about fighting Opataya there. I don't know how true that is. I saw some little texts that Senior dropped on the internet of him texting Turkey. I don't know if that was photoshopped or real or not, but we just gonna say, okay, that's what they cooking up Cinco de Mayo for. Benavidez and Opataya. That'd be freaking amazing. It's been a while since we had a great fight on Cinco de Mayo, so that'd be amazing. But I think Boots, if he can get through Kelly, which I think he does, I think for sure Fedora and Boots is a movie, man. That's a good fight for so many reasons, of like the physicality that Fedora brings and the style that Boots brings. It's like, damn, do we want to see if Boots can get down? Can he chop that tree down? Or is Fedora improved this much that he can beat the master boxer puncher and Jerome Boots Ennis, man? So that'd probably be for all the marbles, including the ring belt at 154. And then maybe, just maybe, if Virgil Ortiz has some foot in the game at 160 and can get a belt or something, maybe we talk about Jerome Boots Ennis and Virgil at 160. Which is a decent fight also, man. We wanted that one at 54. Didn't get it. But, 60, whatever, man. If Virgil gets there before him, then I think that's a good look, bro. I think that's a good look. But we'll see. We got to wait and see, bro. My man H-Town said exciting fighter, man, too. And former opponent of Devin sets up Hitchens versus Devin if he beats Brian Norman Jr. That's a fact, man. That's a fact for Hitchens. But it looks like Hitchens trying to get in a rematch with Liam Pyro. That's what he's trying to position himself for, as I think he's like rated high in the IBF. So maybe that's why he's speaking the way he's speaking about the higher ups and all this stuff, when it's really just him trying to position himself for another fight at Liam Pyro. Eddie Alvarez, he said, I got Fedora over anybody at 54. Okay. Now Fedora's look good, man. Fedora's look good. I don't know who, like the guy who he's fighting next, I know is a mandatory, but I'm not sure what he brings to the table. But Fedora, man, he's been doing his thing. H-Town said Benavidez versus Opataya on Ryan versus Tio undercard on Cinco de Mayo. Okay. Ryan versus Tio, eh? So you still think Tio will have the belt by next May? Okay. Well, hopefully Tio's got a couple belts then. Hopefully he beats somebody. Or maybe he just waits out. Or him and Ryan just wait out. I don't know, man. Tio talking about undisputed. And the WBA, I don't know if they're going to order the Catterall fight. Like the WBA, they just, they don't really order fights, man. They're not really that quick on the trigger like that. They might just wait it out because they might look at it like, man, we don't want to give Catterall no belt. There's no money in that. We're going to let Tio hold that belt for a while and go fight those big fights. Tim's and Hoodies in the building. What up, man? Said, what's good? What's good, brother? Hope all is well, man. In the last topic, Virgil Ortiz and Jermell Charlo. Man, Jermell Charlo, man. Coming back to the ring, possibly against Virgil. I don't understand it, bro. I don't know what's going on with Jermell. Because, I thought Jermell was coming back, to fight Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu got a whole hit list. Yo, Tim Tszyu's crazy, dog. He got a hit list, and he marked out Errol Spence and had Charlo underneath it. I said, what? When did Tim Tszyu get a hit list? What the hell? And I think, Tony Harrison was on there. I think Mendoza was on. It was a weird hit list. Obviously, he's lost between those fights, so I don't even know how he got a hit list like that. But I want to say most of it was American fighters on there. And yeah, he had Spence on there and Charlo, and then he had a couple other names underneath that. But I was like, this dude, man, he trolling Charlo, bro. And Charlo just don't know what's happening. I don't know what's up with those those PBC guys. They don't know when they fighting. They got handshake deals with Al. You got people like Wilder and Adrian Broner coming out saying they wasn't paid their full money. Bro, I don't know what's going on over there. But like, I couldn't imagine being a part of an organization where you have no clue what is going on with your career. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like if you ask these dudes, yo, what's your schedule? Like, they can't even tell you nothing. They can't even say like, oh, I got a date coming up or something like that. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is going on over there. Like, I don't know how their business model is, bro. But it just makes zero sense that these guys are in these predicaments all the time. You know, Earl Spence included. Even though he was the darling of the PBC and we saw how easy it was for him to get a fight. Once he said he was ready to fight, he pretty much got the fight. You know, you got all these other guys out here can't get in the ring when it seems like they're ready, unless they just, I don't know, unless they don't want to get in the ring, which is possible. But at the same time, it's like you're just gonna waste your best years sitting around doing nothing. Oh man. My man H-Town said we know Fedora ain't on the list. Hell no. Fedora ain't on the list. Man, I think Tim Tszyu said he moved up to 160 now. I think that's what he said. He's in at 160. So, yeah, he's basically saying, like, you know, he's saying that. He's at 160. He's not coming back to 54. He ain't fighting those guys, bro. Not at all. I can't see Tim Tszyu in pretty much most situations fighting those guys at all, bro. Because, you know, Tim Tszyu, he get money out there in Australia, though. They love him. I can't believe, like, Tim Tszyu be selling out like that. But I guess, like, you know, he's the son of a legend out there. We seen the benefits of that with Conor Benn and Eubank Jr. being the son of a legend. You able to sell those stadiums. So, I mean, shout out to them in that sense, but bro, I don't get it, man. I really don't. Those guys just, you know, they not that great, to be honest. I guess it's the nostalgia, bro. I guess so. It's got to be the nostalgia for real. Cause yeah, those guys ain't the greatest, but nonetheless, they entertaining though. You know, Conor Benn, you know how to stir the pot in the Ryan Garcia build up. You know, he got speaking that Spanish, got everybody excited. But you know, I don't think he beats Ryan Garcia. As much as he shit talk he does. I just think Ryan Garcia is just a little bit more skilled than Conor Benn. And like Ryan Garcia, a lot of people talk about, Conor Benn got all this power and shit. I don't know, man. The man didn't even put down freaking Regis. So I don't know. Cause I saw Jojo Diaz hit Regis and Regis was drunk on his feet, bro. I did not see that in the Conor Benn and Regis fight. And Regis said he was out there hurt, which is crazy. Each time he bro. Said all they got is kangaroos and bad white bitches in Australia. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. They different out there for real. They built different. Shout out to the kangaroos, bro. They out there boxing up anybody, so you got to be careful. Oh man. But yeah, man. Yo, is Tone going live today? I know he definitely about to clip me because he walked me into something today. Y'all see when he was talking about Papoose? I did not know Papoose was really in Canada. I thought he was like trolling with me. I was like, why is he saying that? Like, I didn't know if Papoose had a situation with Sharon. I don't know what was happening, but like, if he was really out here, that was dead, bro. I had never heard of Papoose performing in the 6, man. So I don't know where he was, bro. He must have been somewhere else, man. Maybe in Buffalo, Niagara Falls, maybe. But that was funny though. Like he did set me up with that one, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Yo, he definitely did, bro. But yeah, man, I dropped the links in the chat if y'all want to come up. I also got the panel. Let me put up the panel link on the fort. Yo, with the panel though, you gotta have your camera, bro. If y'all want to come up here, I know I saw somebody say to bring up round one and get shout out to round one, bro. Round one's funny, man. Round one be crashing out, bro. Don't talk about no PR fighters about round one. No slander. But yeah, man, we also got the Discord rocking out. We got the X Spaces. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to y'all, man. Summertime's almost over, man. Flip, almost over in the 6th, man. Great.
Newest rules. Apparently the title of the book is called Fooling Fools. Y'all was riding all summer, pedal bars going number.
Man, summertime's almost over. I'm gonna get to that cold weather. Ugh. Oh well. Shit, man. I gotta get somewhere warm. I swear, once my kids hit a certain age, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here. We out of here, man. But hey, for now, they need the best education. They need free health care. And some survival skills. Trust me, yo, you live in the cold, bro. You learn how to survive quick, man. This shit is not sweet. But like, I get it, man. Houston plus 100, that's insane, bro. That's insane. That's insane. See, I don't want to be anywhere that hot. Where it's plus 100. Yo, Boxiana, where you from? I swear, Boxiana, she from Texas too, isn't she? Damn, bro. Shout out to Houston, man. That'd be wild out in there in Houston, man. Plus 100. That's like what? To us, we do degrees. I think a plus 100 is probably up in like the 40s. Let me see what it is, man. 100 Fahrenheit to degrees. Yeah, almost 40. 37, bro. That's insane. 37. Even though it does get hot like that over here, it doesn't get hot out that like here for more than maybe like a month. I think like there's like a month where we get a hot spell like that. We call it the dry spell. But yeah, man, where there's like no freaking rain and it's just humid. The Humidex drives it up like that, bro. Oh, he said it's 110 in Phoenix. Oh, that's crazy, dog. 110 in Phoenix? You can't even go outside. What the flip? Oh, but Phoenix is like a desert, right? Isn't it like desert weather out there? So it's like that kind of makes sense, but I can't mess with the desert either, man. I don't even like going to like Las Vegas. Every time I've been, like that's why I think Las Vegas is a night city, bro. You go outside too long in the day, you like, bro, if you ain't got water, oh man, you just straight parched the whole time. Like that shit's crazy. He said 9 months out of the year, it's up in the hundreds. Damn. That's what's up, man. Everybody got that. Imagine you have no AC, dog. That'd be nuts. Like you die. Eddie Alvarez said, Ryan, you from Toronto? Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm from the 6, man. It gets a little warm up here, but I mean, it doesn't really get crazy. Dry heat ain't as bad as the humid heat. No, that's a fact, bro, because the humid heat just is insane. The humidex, when it gets humid out, yeah, that shit's not fun. The only time like I know it gets really bad is when we start having these forest fires. And that shit be like, it won't even be in Toronto. It'd be like somewhere miles away. And then all the smoke starts rolling in. And it's like, oh crap. The sky looks like Armageddon outside sometimes, bro. Shout out to Jeff in the building. What's going on, bro? He dropping some advice here. Let's see what we got here. He said Cameron money line, Cameron decision, under 7.5. Under 7.5. Oh, in the Moses fight. Oh, okay. So he doesn't think Hrgovic is gonna make it to 8. You know what? That's possible. Noakes money line, Perez money line, and Harper money line. Okay. That's saying that's a parlay right there. Terry Harper, she's back. I forgot she was fighting. People be dying every year because of the heat. Oh, bro, that's insane. That's insane. It's that hot. People dying. Yeah, man, that's wild, bro. He said, Luna Glider said, facts that humidity is a different animal. Nah, for real, bro. When the humidex get up, it's like, Jesus Christ, what are we doing, man? What are we doing here? Truly and truly. But hey, some people, like, that's what they be on, man. They just like the heat like that, bro. Oh, damn. I opened up my ex and shit. Clarissa Shields going back and forth with Mikaela Mayer on the net, bro. Surprised. Yo, two-tone belt for sure. You about to talk about this for sure. Oh man. I swear to God, Clarissa Shields, she just, this is her, man. She just love being in this type of shit. Oh man, what she say here, man? She's saying, I see Mikaela Mayer hasn't done her homework properly. I was still piecing up all the girls when I was undisputed at 154, so it's not that I'm faster and more aggressive with bigger girls. I get down and showcase my speed and skills at any weight class. Oh, damn. Mikaela Mayer said, there's no need to try and find something negative in what I said. It was literally a compliment. I've always said your biggest asset has always been your speed, aggression, especially against the bigger girls. Not only. I don't know why Clarissa always think everybody attacking her, yo. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Man, he said, yeah, bro, I hear people really need to keep up with the elderly in their families and kids being left in the cars. People are crazy, especially these young women. People leaving kids in cars? What the? Yo, in that heat? Bro, that's insane. Like, that's insane. Can you imagine 110 degrees, you being like, yo, I'm going to be right back. What the fuck? Hell no. Especially if you're not leaving the car on. And I'd be scared to leave the car on with my kids because I don't know if they're going to touch some shit. So, yeah, man. We cannot be doing that. I don't know, man. It's insane. Oh, man. Oh, damn. This guy called Ness a sellout. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, you go on X Spaces, or X, this is boxing Twitter is just insane. But my man Jeff said Two-Tone was cooking Ness. Or was he, man? I don't know. I didn't watch the whole interaction. I just watched where I was in for it. Where I do feel like I don't know, man. I don't feel like Alicia's had a big fight since Mikaela Mayer. Like I think we can all agree on that. She's been on Netflix, yes, but I don't think the opponent was a very strong opponent. It was a girl who was a movie star. I'm sure she was in Expendables. But anyways, Mikaela Mayer is definitely Alicia's best fight. But I feel like Alif Taran, it's gonna be a good one too, man. So I'm hoping she sells it out, bro. I hope it lives up to everything that has been going on in the internet, and she's the face of women's boxing. Let's just see, bro. Because honestly, y'all put her up here now, so it's gonna be compared to Clarissa Shields, State Farm Arena. I hope you guys know that. I don't know where she's fighting at. I probably have to look up where Alicia's fighting at. I think it's in Arlington, Texas, though, isn't it? So I think it's at the same spot. I'm pretty sure it's at the same spot where Bam Rodriguez and Cafu fought. But yeah, it's gonna be compared to Clarissa Shields' event, no matter which way y'all like it or not, because that's just the way boxing is. Some people are gonna say, well, it doesn't have XYZ on it. Yo, that's for certain people just aren't gonna care. Damn, where's the venue, man? Why they ain't got the venue? Yeah, they said got it saying Arlington, Texas, but I'm trying to see what. I'm sure they got a venue, unless they don't have a venue, which I would assume they would, because the fight's in November, so it's coming up. But anyways, I guess we'll figure that out as it gets closer to the fight. This guy said, "Bro, she's dark skinned. We all know they get bullied as kids. That shit don't just go away from all these girls. They be holding those things for a lifetime." Yeah, basically it's in the dollar greater area. Okay, so it should be a movie. It is what it is, man. Okay, man. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, they just Yo, they going wild right now on X with it, bro. It's actually kind of funny, but hey, man, shout out to Tone. He said it, bro. Tone said he always gonna be in the algorithm. He's not lying, bro. So that's true, man. Because my man Tone's always in the algorithm, bro. But I just can't believe like how many people are actually like triggered by that. You know, Clarissa the Goat, respectfully. Nah, Clarissa be doing her thing, man. But she do get a little too Yo, this guy clipped it up, man. Yo, he actually clipped it up. I didn't think he clipped it up, bro. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to go into this other browser, though. For anybody who missed the show today. Boxing Voice. It was Dwayne Styles. He said he wanted me to show him the timestamp. Well, somebody got it here, bro. They actually clipped it up. But I already know Tone. He already got Tone got everything clipped up. Tone got me clipped up. Not knowing Papoose was in the 6. He got everything clipped up, bro. Alright, so here was the interaction chat. Let's see if it goes up. There we go.
As a promoter for women's boxing is doing horrible. Their fights keep just popping up 2-3 days before. And they're fighting on Sundays. Like, what the fuck?
I think they're fighting on Saturday, not Sunday.
I don't know what you are saying, but that's why I was saying what I was saying about you, because you be lying. I'm like, damn, Tone is out of control. Like, you got to stop lying. You're not doing favors by saying this is the biggest fight in boxing. No, you got to tell the truth. Jake, you dropping the ball. Alicia's not from fucking Texas, let alone Arlington. Just lying and lying. Oh, this is the biggest fight in boxing. Oh, big season, big tech. No, what the fuck y'all doing? Why y'all ruining her career?
No, nobody's ruining her career.
Her fight with Mikaela Mayer was bigger than anything she's had on fucking MVP. This her third fight on MVP. What the fuck you talking about? Again, more lies out your mouth. More lies. Of course, that's how you talk. You disagree with no facts. But the facts are Mikaela Mayer versus Alicia Baumgardner. Wasn't that for Undisputed, Ryan?
Well, let me
tell you. Yeah, that's definitely her best win, too.
So what the fuck is he talking about? You see what I'm saying? You're just a liar. It's not big. It's not big. I disagree. How can you disagree with Undisputed? How can you disagree with Mikaela Mayer, who's an Olympian? What the fuck you talking about? There's nothing to talk about, nigga. You lying.
Because I'm going to pack your ass up.
With a lie? You can pack me up with a lie?
Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. When you talk.
Yo, shout out to Two-Tone, bro. Oh, man. My man said Canelo Alvarez face of boxing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, shout out to Canelo, man. He coming back for his fight against him, Billy, in October. She was living in Texas for 2 years in Tone's defense. Nah, that's dope. That's dope. She's living there, but she ain't even conquer her own, home base. We don't even know what her market is. I don't even know where she could sell. Like, where could you put Alicia and say, yeah, she gonna sell 5,000 or 7,000? Because that's the issue. It's like we know where we could put Clarissa to sell 10. Now we know where she could sell outside of her market 10, which is why it's like, damn, y'all putting a lot of pressure on her. Like, and I know they beefed up this card, but like, let's be real. I don't think the Brits are traveling over here to watch Sky Nicholson. Oh, sorry, Sky Nicholson's from she's from freaking Australia. I don't think the Australians are traveling over to watch Sky Nicholson. I don't think the Brits are traveling over to watch Ellie Scotty. I mean, those are good fights, hardcore fights. But you know what I'm saying? That's literally live. Yeah. No, I didn't know. Y'all honestly thought it was on a Sunday too, bro, because there's so much going on Saturday. I thought, oh, they're not fighting on Saturday. They got to be fighting on Sunday, but no, they fighting on Saturday. So I don't even, like, that's even worse because Saturday's already loaded with fights. So I don't know if they're going to get much shine, man. My man said, where is Fart Face, bro? That's crazy. What the fuck? He said, where's Fart Face? That's insane, bro. Neste being full of shit. You can't fool no Scotian, man. Just got body. Yeah, bro. Well, you gotta, like, I don't know what was full of shit, bro. I mean, you just gotta elaborate. Because, I mean, a lot of people say things and then, I could punch holes in your arguments. You could punch holes in mine. But, like, we can't stand here and act like, you know what I'm saying, she's selling more than Clarissa. Like, we just can't. We just can't, bro. I mean, y'all can say whatever you want till you're blue in your face. But when you compare numbers, it's not even the same, bro. Canelo coming back. Hell no, he ain't coming for that WBC, bro. We holding that, bro. Billy about to stop him. I'm joking. He ain't stopping no Canelo, bro. Bro, when people said Bo was about to stop Canelo, I was like, hell no, man. Canelo ain't never looked drunk in his career ever. How you about to get stopped? Like, come on, man. He said her market is the Hatrix. Which y'all traveling? I mean, see, that's the issue, H-Town. Because now if the shit flops, now we got to look at the Hatrix. Like, what the fuck y'all doing? Y'all just glazing? Y'all not supporting? Or are y'all just haters? Just haters. I guess it is the Hatrix, so it's fitting. It's fitting. My man Jeff said Ness thought Shields was fighting at 168. He was naming future opponents that don't make sense. You could tell Ness don't know shit about women's boxing. At 68, that's what Franchon Cruz, Shadeja Green. What else is there? Was Savannah Marshall there? He was naming opponents at 68. Okay, yeah, I must have missed that part of the discussion. I didn't hear him naming opponents. I know we both said Mikaela Mayer would be a good opposition for her. Like, I think a lot of the general public stand on that. Obviously, Tam Tebow, she's got the other belts. I think that's a good fight, but I already know what people are going to say. If she beat Tam Tebow, they would say the same thing about when she beat Kay Scott. Oh, she doesn't have a lot of fights, even though, she's been to 2 Olympic Games, working on her 3rd possibly. And she's been getting stoppages. But yeah, that's neither here or there. He said, all y'all could say, she cut her. Oh, she's cuter than Clarissa. That's it. I mean, bro, at this point, yes, that's all I can say. I mean, once she becomes more accomplished, then yeah, we can have another conversation. But I think Clarissa should be able to, sorry, not Clarissa, Alicia should beat Alif Tehran and become what? That'd be her 2nd division or 3rd? I haven't watched Alicia's whole career. I feel like she's been at 126 her whole career, has she? I don't know. Let me go check and see if she's won a belt at another weight class. I don't think so. I think this is like kind of the first time she's moved up in weight. But I mean, we'll see. We'll go check it out. We'll cover everything. Okay, they're fighting at College Park Center. Okay, it's on BoxRec. Shout out to them. I don't know what College Park Center holds. I think that's where Bam fought Cafu. Let me go check. I'm pretty sure that's where he fought him at. I won't show. Oh well, yeah, College Park. They had a ProBox event there. No match room. Okay. They haven't had that many events there. They had a ProBox event there earlier this year with Daniel Lugo versus Edward Vasquez on the main. All right, we know that. So that's not the same venue. So I'm not sure where that venue is. So yeah, Alicia has been a career 26 pounder pretty much. Yeah, she started at 126. Yeah. She's went up to 130. 26 and then 130. She pretty much spent 130. Her 126 was her first fight, pro debut. Then she's been at 130 since. Now she's moving up to 35. So yeah. So I think yeah. She won't obviously be more accomplished, but she can definitely do undisputed at 35. That'd be impressive for sure. That would be impressive. Yeah, he was naming them the other day. Oh, okay. Said Shields can fight Cameron, Mayer, Price, Tebow, Wapool, Cyborg. She got 6 big fights at 60, bro. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, the Lauren Price thing to me makes no sense. I don't know how you guys throw Lauren Price in there. Isn't Lauren Price at 147? Isn't she at 147? Lauren Price? So she's like 2 divisions smaller. Yeah, she's a welterweight. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like Lauren Price is too small. But, hey, if y'all like it, it's okay. Yeah, shout out to Z Pacino, man. What up, bro? Said it's her second division, yeah. Oh, he fought Cafu in San Antonio? Okay, all right. That's where Bam's from. He's from San Antonio. Yeah. Yeah, she's at welterweight. Yeah, so she's a 47-pounder, bro. That's like a 47-pounder fighting. That's like a welterweight right now. That's like who? Tio trying to go fight Yo-Yo. Like, this shit don't make sense, bro. He ain't got a freaking chance. Like, this shit don't make sense. My man H-Town said, Alicia, 32 years old, she's going to be the face at 38 like Bud. What, for 3 months and then retire? Women athletic prime is shorter than men's. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I agree with that. They definitely for sure, man. They have that shorter window. Tavon Burns in the building. What up, bro? He said, so how she gonna be the face at age 38? She gonna be getting packed up H-Town. Oh, man. It's okay when Brooke did it versus Triple G. Did he go up to 60? Oh, he did, yeah. I mean, yeah, but I mean, I wasn't picking Kell Brook to beat Triple G. Hell no. Like, what happened to Kell Brook was what fuck was supposed to happen. Get his freaking eye broken. His eye socket. Hell yeah, man. I'm not saying Clarissa Shields gonna do that to Lawrence Price because she don't be knocking people out, but Lauren Price gonna get beat up. Absolutely. She too small. Like, come on, man. Who was picking Kell Brook to beat Triple G? And that was like a prime Triple G. You know, I wasn't what Canelo waited out. You know, I was prime Triple G. HBO had the whole entrance, you know, bigging him up, trying to cross him over. You know what I'm saying? But you're right, bro. He dared to be great. So I mean, if Lauren Price want that, shout out to her. But I'm just saying what people who hate Clarissa gonna say. They're gonna be like, oh, she beat up on a little girl. So they gonna say that. Her and Price are both Olympians that fought at 165. Y'all like big face, right? Oh, man. That's why Alicia, the face of women's boxing, is ridiculous. Shout out to H-Town. You just got to keep it real, man. Just real.
Yeah.
It be like that sometimes, but, you know, at least we can say that Alicia, she trying to go ahead and put her name in there as the hat. And some people going to buy it, but you know me, man. I just got to get up out of here with that shit, bro.
Is anything you looking for?
Some gummies.
Gummies?
Hurry up and buy.
No.
Pack up. Get out of here, bro. We don't want you in here, bro. Get that shit up out of here. Oh, man. Tito checked. He's just got to be Mexican boxing. He said, saw it again. Two-Tone got cooked like Vega on Discord. Damn. Vega, you caught a stray. Shout out to Jeff. He said, nah, bro. Price and Shield had a face-off, remember? Price been calling her out. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, they had the face-off. You're right. When Clarissa, she went to the UK. Wasn't she at Caroline Dubois' fight? And then, yeah, she went in the ring with Lauren Price and did the face-off. Then I just found it funny how, like, a person who's closer in weight in Mikaela Mayer, who I'm pretty sure wanted to get a unification with Lauren Price. Didn't she say that it was tough for her to make a fight with Lauren Price? So I don't know. But hey, I guess Clarissa Shields does bring a different bag than Mikaela Mayer at that time. I think Mikaela Mayer was still with Top Rank, so obviously Bob Arum and them are not invested in women's boxing. So maybe if Mikaela Mayer went with MVP to the table now with Price, they might be able to get that fight done. He said at 32, man. 32? That's how old Alicia is right now? Okay. Shout out to her, man. She got some time though. She got some time. I don't know, man. But I don't know. We'll see. But yo, this weekend, man, Moses Itauma Hrgovic. Y'all think Moses gets the stoppage? You know what I'm saying? You think he gets the stoppie? Does Hrgovic get the stoppie, or sorry, Moses get the stoppie over Hrgovic? Or is this a situation where Hrgovic comes in here and spoils the party? Which I don't see, man. I'm not being a hater. I just don't see Hrgovic beating Moses Itauma, man. He said exactly, Price wants the bigger fight with Shields than Mayer. Yeah, no doubt. It is the bigger fight for her, for sure. Itauma gonna be the face of boxing soon. Okay, Tavon Burns. That's what's up. We gonna put Itauma there as the face of boxing, bro? I guess so, man. Jeff's got Moses 5th round KO. Okay. H-Town said 3 people got to be the face, man. Haney, Ryan, and Shakur. But they gotta go on a generational run, bro. Oh, man. He said Benavidez can't do it because he don't got the opponents yet. I mean, if Benavidez goes up to heavyweight and starts doing some work, and what if he look at that boy Moses Itauma and he fight Moses Itauma? That's a super fight. Babe. I don't know, man. I don't know if Benavidez is going to go up to heavyweight. Z Pacino said, I see somebody throwing in a towel for Hrgovic. Yeah. Yeah, I think Hrgovic, man. Yeah. I don't think he got anything, man. I don't think he got anything, bro. My man said David will get hurt. I don't know. We'll see, bro. You know, David Benavidez, he got pedigree, no doubt. He could box. Obviously, he I'm not saying he got heavyweight power. I think that's where, you know, he lacks if he was go up to heavyweight. Those guys could probably take his shots. But that motherfucker punch with speed. And when you got somebody in front of you tagging you like that, yeah, man, you just not gonna be going in there punching for no reason, man. You gonna think twice. His speed can definitely deter a lot of people at heavyweight. Or if David goes up there, you know, he can go and just fight like guys like that he knows he can beat, right? Like Wilders, Andy Ruiz, you know, easier opponents. I think he can beat Gassif. He has a WBA, right? Gassif. I think he can beat him. And then you got other guys in around there like Filip Hrgovic. Even Zhang. Zhang, man. Just go with the body, man. Shout out to Cabell. He can expose that boy. So, I mean, I don't know. But we'll see, man. Who say he can beat Ruiz? Nah, he can beat Ruiz. What the fuck, bro? Who Ruiz beat lately, man? I guess we should be asking, like, what Ruiz done? Oh, he beat Luis Ortiz. That's who he beat. He coming in off a layoff. Yeah, we don't even know how Ruiz gonna look in his next fight. I don't know why, like, people's just super high on Andy. And then he beat AJ. And then that's when y'all just all of a sudden made this whole Ruiz myth, man. Like, he was a legend. But since he beat AJ, I don't know what he's done, man. All I could think of is his biggest win is Luis Ortiz, which that dude is grandpa, man. He old, bro. Somehow Luis Ortiz still out here fighting, gang. Like, he in the TBL, man, the team boxing league. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. That's a crazy comment, bro. We don't even believe that, bro. I mean, you don't even believe that, bro. That's not happening. That's not happening.
No, I'm 1 in 18
Not
in boxing.
happening.
Like, what's some tips? I ain't gonna lie. 1 in 18? Yeah. Stop boxing.
That's a fact, bro. yo. Wilder about to KO Usyk? Nah, man. It's about to be the opposite. Usyk about to pack up the generation, bro, and send them packing. He done beat Fury twice. He done beat AJ twice. He might beat Wilder twice. I think he only needs to beat him once. Man, Wilder ain't never been in the ring with anybody like Usyk. He gonna be shell-shocked, man. He never been in the ring with anybody. Anybody with movement like Usyk. Not ever, bro. And he partying, eating Snickers. Yo, that's a fact, bro. I knew you didn't see Usyk's last fight. Bro, I don't even know if Usyk trained, guy. And I say that to say I just saw a video with Floyd. I forget who he was interviewing with. And he said he didn't train for the Conor McGregor fight. And I actually believe him. Like, I believe him. And he said, look, I could have packed him up too. And I saw that too because I was like, bro, this dude's carrying the fight for no reason. Just carrying the dude to uncharted territories because there ain't no MMA fight that goes as long as a boxing fight. You know, I don't think they go, 5-minute rounds? So that's 25 minutes, right? Yeah, this man carried him to 30. Carried him to the 10th round, didn't he? Floyd carried him to 30 minutes, bro. That's uncharted territory for Conor McGregor. In a boxing ring, especially. And just drowned him. Man, Usyk gonna do the same thing to Wilder. You gonna not carry him, but he gonna bring him to uncharted territories. And this ain't gonna be no Chisora in front of you when you deep in the water. It's gonna be Usyk, man. Same dude who splattered Dubois, man. I think he'll train for Wilder because what you said, Wilder got that right hand, man. I think he underestimated that kickboxer dude. I think we all did. I didn't even know who the kickboxer dude was, but shout out to him. Fuck, he was doing good, man. But I'm not gonna discredit everything Usyk did, bro. I'm not gonna act like I didn't see Usyk pack up Fury twice. For Wilder was over there crashing out over Fury, man. that arguably like destroyed his career was the Fury losses. First, the man had the draw, you know. Then he had the slow count, which he was telling everybody about. The rematch was a rematch with the glove gate, the egg weights. Oh man. And then the Mark Breland thing. He fired Mark Breland because Mark Breland threw in the towel, saved his ass when he could be sitting in a wheelchair right now, in the freaking brain dead because Fury smashed his head in. But instead, you're gonna blame Mark Breland for doing his job. Like, how goofy are you? It's Mark Breland's job to get you back to your kids, bro, because you won't. So don't be mad at that, man, because you could talk to your kids and wipe your ass, man, and make more money. That's the worst part. He's still boxing, so he making more money. So he wanted to just lay it all out there and be done, literally. Man, that guy's an idiot, bro. I hate when I see he did that to Mark Breland, because Mark Breland is the only reason why he was knocking dudes out, man. He had him perfecting that 1-2. As soon as he left Mark Breland, he started looking trash, man. Shout out to the Walks in the building. What's going on, bro? Wilder, man. That's one guy who will go down as the best right hand, though, in boxing I ever seen. I never seen anybody hit people like that and just make them fall. That right hand was crazy, man. That's one thing for sure. I'll never discredit that. And what, he had 10 world title defenses? I think he tied Muhammad Ali or passed him. One of the two. Yeah, definitely Wilder had a run, bro. That's no doubt. We cannot dispute that. But yeah, man. Crash outs are all over the internet now. I'm seeing them. This is actually hilarious. Yo, when's Tone going live, bro? I'm finna go tap in today with that. That shit's gonna be funny. Yo, man. I already know Tone, man. He's gonna be going in on the Alicia Baumgartner pre-sale tickets and everything, man. So that was the MJ of kickboxing, bro. He's a legend. You say he's the Michael Jordan of kickboxing? Like he the greatest kickboxer? Damn. But hey, I don't know. That's kickboxing though. He wasn't supposed to do that to Usyk, bro. You know, he wasn't supposed to do that to Usyk. I agree with Jeff. But that shit didn't look right. That shit didn't look right, bro. It was to a point where I was like, yo, Usyk might be losing, bro. He got to pack this dude up. And the ref was on, you know what I'm saying? The ref was like, damn, we can't let no kickboxer win this shit. So like when dude got hurt, he got up, the ref was like quick with it. But yo, those UK refs, they quick with the stoppages, man. They gonna save you. So like the kickboxer dude, he didn't get the memo, man. You gotta understand, like you just gotta fight back, son. Tavon Burns said, who's Bivol rumored to fight again? Tone gotta chill. I think Callum Smith is what they're saying. WBO is mandating the fight. So I know Benavidez wanted to fight Bivol. I didn't believe Benavidez was ever coming back, so I never believed in that. But yeah, I think Callum Smith is probably a more realistic choice, to be honest. He said, ain't no might. He was losing that shit. He was, bro. He definitely was losing that, bro. That was wild, bro. I was really like getting ready to just like be like, man, this dude, freaking Usyk gonna get packed up by a kickboxer, bro. We done, bro. You would have had Fury like pissed, bro, because Fury looking at it like, I can't beat this guy, and this kickboxer just beat him. Like, damn, that's fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what the hell will be going on, bro? What the hell will be going on?
Doing what I do. All white, looking nice. Okay, come through.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
Yo, those dudes gotta fight, bro. What do we gotta do to get Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney in the freaking ring, dog? Like, them guys just gotta fight, bro. They already got the built-in beef. We got the Austrian story. You know, we got the go back and forth. I'm strong. We got all that stuff already, man. All we need is these two brothers, a date, and the internet will settle the rest, bro. Because you already know that the Ryan Garcia fans and the Haney fans, they just gonna clash online. We gonna see the videos of Devin Haney getting stopped. Or not stopped, but knocked down. Bro, we gotta get that fight, man. I don't know why these guys can't make that fight. That's a freaking... It's a super lucrative fight for both guys. Like, it makes a lot of money. It makes a lot of sense. But for whatever reason, on God's green earth, they don't want the fight. Or I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know, bro. Yeah, we don't know, man. I mean, I said Haney been out for 9 months. If he don't defend his belt in 6 months, get stripped. I don't know, man. I think the WBO gives you 18 months, right? Because he won that off Norman Jr. as a mandatory. So he gets 18 months for a voluntary. But I don't know. Yeah, they can't get a fight, so they got to go ahead and make a fight. They got to make one. And they could make one with anybody, but I guess, I don't know. But, like, if I'm Liam Powell, like, obviously, I'm asking for way more money than Keyshawn because I'm a champion, and I just beat a champ at the division. So I got some value, and I got what you need. So I'm going to leverage that. So I'm not mad at Liam Powell for asking for money, but I think they could negotiate. See, Pacino says, I think Bivol swerves Callum for Arthur and vacates. Yeah, he should, bro. You need to give Arthur the third fight, bro. He said, what if they take it to Saudi, though? What, the Ryan Garcia fight? That would suck, bro. I feel like that's one you got to put in Las Vegas. Got to put that one in Vegas, man. That's a Vegas fight. Z Pacino said Ryan have to do the heavy lifting for Undisputed. I mean, he might get the opportunity to do it because it sounds like Teofimo Lopez wants to fight him or Liam Powell. I don't know. I haven't heard Powell say anything about Teo, so, you know, it seems like Teo's aim for the Ryan Ben winner. It's another 9 months. Yeah, something like that. You got another 9 months to sit on it. Jeff said he's very inactive. I find Haney been moving scary since the Garcia beating. If I'm Liam Powell, I wouldn't fight Haney right now. Now, what? Why not? Why not go for unification, bro? I don't know. That sounds scary to me. That I wouldn't fight him right now. And the Keyshawn Davis back, though. I think that's what I was looking forward to, the Keyshawn Davis fight. And Keyshawn Davis, obviously, he was pump faking. Like, he was pump faking, man. There's no way you get offered your best purse. You know, even if you see your guy Shakur over there and you're thinking about, hey, maybe I could leave Zuffa and go to Zuffa. Can you imagine the value now that you have going to the table at the end of your contract with Top Rank saying, look, I'm going to leave to go to Zuffa for this. Especially if you beat Devin Haney, you got new career paydays, minimums. Now you got a belt. You're telling Top Rank, I'm leaving to go to Zuffa. If you do not pay me this, you have leverage. Leverage. But none of you guys understand that. You guys are just all like, oh, the offer was bad. Well, you know what? He may never see another offer like this for a while. Because I don't know who he's going to fight that's going to give him $3 million. I don't even know who he's going to fight that's having him cross over into 5. Who is he going to fight? So, I don't know, bro. I think for Keyshawn Davis, these opportunities just don't drop in your lap. This one dropped in your lap. Now you have to work your way up the division. Because you're at 7 now. They're not, like, Gustavo's not giving you that one spot as easy as he did last time. Hell no, just for you to back out. Nah, man. Man. Because you got George Kambosos and man. What? Kambosos and Manny Pacquiao never talked about fighting Liam Paro, man. Y'all making shit up, bro. Kambosos is not a more lucrative fight than Devin Haney. Like, that's laughable. That's not a lucrative fight. That's not a unification fight. I mean, in Australia, that's a good fight for them. That's a passing of the torch, I guess, from George to for passing the torch to Liam Paro. But I don't know. I think George sells better than Liam Paro right now. So that was bad business. Plus, Keyshawn took it. Then Haney would have put. Nah, bro. Nah. You can't say that, bro. Because it was Keyshawn Davis who pulled out. So we obviously know who would pull out the fight, bro. We can't say that. We saw what we saw. $3 million was the offer. Dudes is not making $3 million out here, bro. I think that's what y'all fail to realize. Like, you guys think all these guys is making big meals. Like, there's only like a 1% of the guys that are making big money. Keyshawn don't fall into that category yet. He's not there yet. And for him to be prop there in that opportunity, yo, man, it's laughable, bro. He said Keyshawn did the right thing. It wasn't a low ball, bro. That's crazy. Keyshawn literally got a gift and said no. Now he gonna wait, and we gotta see if he gonna get another gift. Just like the opportunities just don't be coming. And if Top Rank is done with him, with his antics and everything, he really cooked, man. He really cooked. He done. G Vaughn in the building. What up, champ? He said they won't strip Devin. He the face. Couldn't say that with a straight face. Devin needs to realize Turkey overpaid him. His price needs to come down. Turkey overpaid everybody. Still overpaying those guys, man. But everybody's price needs to come down. It's about to happen anyways. Once Canelo's gone, everybody's price will reset. I think so. A lot of these guys are just divas, man. And Turkey just brought in the new money, so they all think they got a shot at it now. Like Keyshawn thought that Turkey Al-Sheikh bag was gonna come through. It didn't. I'm glad it didn't, because Turkey Al-Sheikh got to stop overpaying these dudes, making feel like they really worth all that money, bro, when they not producing it. I can't give you that type of money if you're not producing it. All I know is Jack wants his shot, man. He was on T.O. top whole Ring Magazine interview. Yeah, I saw that, man. He was telling them he the mandatory. So, I mean. Tavon Burns said, can you give us a scenario on how Richard Hitchens can take Liam Paro's belt at 147? I think because Richard Hitchens is, let me go to the rankings. I think he's rated top 5 in the Ring Magazine. Let me go check, bro. Let me go check the Ring Magazine here. Make sure I got it right. I saw Richard Hitchens. He's also on the Ring rankings too for welterweight, which is crazy. Well, he was. I think they took him out now and put Rolly in. He was on there, and then they took him out and put Rolly in, which is crazy because they didn't have Rolly in there. You know, they didn't. Yeah, so Hitchens is number 3 in the IBF. Patty Donovan is number 1. So actually, Patty Donovan has the mandatory right now. So yeah, y'all can kill that Kambosos noise. This is the IBF game. You number 1, you getting your shot. So y'all can kill the Kambosos and Pacquiao fight. That's dead in the water, bro. Liam Paro gonna have to fight Patty Donovan, or else he gonna get stripped, because the IBF don't play that. When they call the mandatories, they call them. And if you look at the IBF's rankings, they don't put a number 1 there unless that's the mandatory across all the divisions. They make the number 2 and 3 fight, and then the winner of that becomes the clear 1. They always leave that 1 spot vacant until it's time to call the fight. And I'm looking here today. Patty Donovan's in that one spot. Now the 2 spots vacant and Hitchens in the 3rd spot. Guess who's in the 4th? So Hitchens and Keyshawn Davis can fight. Which I don't think they would fight, bro. Because the first time that they were talking about fighting, it was all about money. Yo, them dudes, they the same person, bro. I don't think they would fight an eliminator for the IBF. They wouldn't. Because that's what their fight would be. So we'll see, man. We'll see, man. We know Haney would have pulled out, though. No, we don't, bro. Because, like, if Keyshawn knew that, he should have called the bluff, bro. He didn't. Instead, it was the other way around. Devin Haney called his bluff. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They definitely did that, bro. Oh, man. He said, T.O. Rolly just mad. Oh, made 7 to 8 mil. Keyshawn can easily get that. No, he can't, because Rolly was a champion at 147, man. Rolly's been in better opposition. Teofimo Lopez is a 2-division Ring Magazine champion, 3-division champion. Rolly Romero to me is a 2-division champion. Keyshawn Davis is not a 2-division champion. Do you see what I'm saying here? Accolades. Those guys got him. Keyshawn Davis is not there. He's not on that level. He had the opportunity to actually surpass Rolly if he beat Devin. But he didn't want to take that chance, man. He didn't want to be that guy. Kambosos has to get a fight and get ranked at 147. Exactly, man. Because, like, the IBF, they ain't bullshitting like the other sanctioning bodies. They're not finna just throw you in there because you say so. Nah, man. They gonna make you, do the right thing. He said, damn, they sure did. Ryan Ring Magazine's rankings are diabolical. Yeah, he's like number 7 now, Ryan Garcia. I don't understand it, bro. They put Rolly in, who they didn't have in before, at number 10. Took Hitchens out, who I think was there at 10. Keep Stanionis in, who hasn't fought in God knows when. And has Jack Catterall above Teofimo Lopez. Like, yo, you can't make this up, bro. Ryan Garcia is number 6 in the ring. I don't know, man. Brian Norman Jr. steady at number 2. I think it's just a plug and play thing with the Ring Magazine. I don't think they actually sit down and go through the whole thing to figure out what's going on. But, hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to hate on it, man. They got to do what they got to do, bro. He said, I'll be here. Jeff said, I'll be here when they announce Powell versus Kambosos super fight in Australia next in front of 50K people. All George got to do is request to be ranked. Happens all the time in boxing. Yeah, it happens all the time in the WBC, WBA, sometimes WBO. Yeah, I did it with Keyshawn. But in the IBF, bro, they strip everybody. The IBF don't play, man. They strip Crawford. They strip Canelo. They strip your favorite fighters, bro. They do it. You don't fight your mandatories, them belts is gone. They taking them. They don't give a damn. Eric Crawford said, I didn't even know the IBF stripped me. Yeah. They don't play around with that shit, man. Because they the only ones based in America. So they can actually be, you know what I'm saying? They can actually be facilitated by the FBI, which I think they've had a case before, a federal case, the IBF. So, they already got a strike on them. Tavon Burns said, I want Ryan Garcia to be undisputed at 147. Wow. Yeah, man. They moved him down, though. But I think Ryan Garcia would probably get, the fights. He can definitely get the Teal fight if he gets to win. We'll see, though. We'll see, man. But shout out to Z Pacino. He shared this photo with me. Looks like Amari Jones in the gym working with Canelo Alvarez, man. Canelo's prepping for Billy. He brought Amari Jones in. That's dope, man. That's good work for Amari, man. Learning from the legend. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Jeff. He said 147 stack. And he ain't no Debo. He low balls fighters and gets the boxing voice to push the ducking narrative. It's sickening. I don't know, man. I don't know what he offered Liam Powell, so I don't know. Like, if you can find that information out, that'd be great. I don't know what the offer was there. I mean, the offer he sent Keyshawn was not a low offer because that's Keyshawn's biggest offer ever. And, yeah, man. Keyshawn Davis was supposed to get 25% now. He tried to go to purse bid and got less. So it's like, was that a bad offer? Really? When whoever came in with the offer, which was only top rank, that's what they valued the fight at. 8.5. I don't know, man, what you want them to do. Literally, reality showed the man what it was, and people still don't want to believe it. So, I mean, you don't want to believe it. That's up to you, man. But tell Keyshawn, show and prove. He gonna be a $3 million fighter on his best day. You know what I'm saying? Who wins, Jesus Ramos or Virgil? I don't know, man. Ramos is good. He been inactive though. Virgil Ortiz, he a puncher, but he's moving up to 60. We'll see if he can get those guys, man. He said if Conor Ben just got $50 million on the open market, you can't offer Keyshawn a bad offer like that, knowing all you got to do is wait. Nah, bro, but he could get more than $50 million if he beat Devin Haney. This is why I'm saying you call, like, bro, you not thinking, you not listening. If he beat Devin Haney, his market value is way bigger than Conor Ben because Conor Ben ain't never been a world champion, ain't never beat nobody like Devin Haney. So he never bet on himself. Conor Ben, though, you know what Conor Ben has over Keyshawn Davis? He's filled out 2 stadiums. Tottenham Hotspur twice. Stadiums. Keyshawn ain't filled out no stadium. He filled out arena, no stadium. So they gonna look at him like you not even a bigger ticket seller than Conor Ben. So they probably wouldn't even offer him 15 million Zuffa. But hey, man, I don't really care though. Keyshawn Davis calls himself the businessman and then go ahead and don't want to do what the other greats did. That's why he ain't gonna be great. Because he don't want to do what the other greats did. Your favorite great had to give up some money to be great. It's a part of the game, man. In all facets. Because Tom Brady told you. What do you do, man? Took less money to win. That's why he the most accomplished quarterback in the game. Period. Michael Jordan, less money to keep Rodman and Pittman there. Never asked for much more than what he needed. Why? Keep them guys there, man. They're part of the game. But hey, nobody want to talk about that. Nah. Everybody want to talk about what everybody else get. Everybody want to sit down and watch what everybody else get. But hey, man. Those guys had to, even Canelo had to fight on some Floyd undercards to get known. That's just what it is, man. So you got to do that type of stuff. Make sacrifices. But Keyshawn don't want to make concessions. So it is what it is, though. He can still find himself on the better side of it. So I'm not hating on it, man. All I'm saying is, like, if he would have took that money and beat Devin Haney, the conversation's different. Totally different. Now he's not even going to get that opportunity. I don't even know who he's going to fight that's on a Devin Haney caliber. Like, who are you going to fight that's the Devin Haney caliber fighter? And what type of money is he going to make in that fight? Because he ain't going to make $3 million his next fight, and he ain't going to make $3 million the next fight. After that 2-fight deal. Now, if he go to Zuffa, who's he going to fight over there at 147? Oh, all of a sudden he's going to fight Devin Haney now? I don't know, man. He said, why can't Haney get an opponent in the ring? You think they scared of the KO power? What is it? What is it exact? I don't know why. Like, I'm not a Haney fan, bro. You got to talk to the Haney fanboys. I already told them at the beginning of my stream. Y'all got to go talk to Devin Haney and his team, and they got to give Liam Powell what he wants. That's what I think. I think Liam Powell's got a belt they need, unifications trump mandatories. We know that. Even in the IBF's eyes, they'll allow it. But I think if Liam Power wants more money than Keyshawn Davis, he's in his right because he's a champion at 147. He beat a champion at 147. Liam Power wasn't gifted no belt. He beat a champion. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I ain't mad at it because it's not like Keyshawn out here. He got an opponent, does he? I know they was talking about Jack Catterall, but like it sounded to me like Jack Catterall, he gonna fight Teofimo Lopez because he said he's the mandatory. So I don't know, man. I mean, Brian Norman Jr. is there though. You know what I'm saying? Jeff said I thought he was gifted it. Yeah, Crocker win. I had Crocker winning too. I scored the fight live right here. I had Crocker winning the fight, and you know, Crocker was in Australia, so maybe you got two things right. Maybe he was gifted the win, but nonetheless, he got the belt. It ain't what I want to say, but he do got the belt. What up, Obi? What up, man? He said, whoa. What's going on, man? What's wrong, bro? What's going on, man? What I say that strike you? That's crazy. He dropped the ball. He probably wasn't ready. Well, I mean, he said that last time too. That's the worst part too. Keyshawn told y'all he was capping before, and then all of a sudden we just believed him now. Like now today he wasn't capping. Like he already said that, bro. He already said he was capping on Devin Haney, man. Shout out Mark Q. What's going on, bro? Mark Q Boxing. Marcio. Sorry. He said, that's right, player. We Canadian judges. We see shit clearly, right? Yeah, man, I was quite surprised that Liam Power won that fight. But, you know, I thought Lewis Crocker did, especially down the back half of the fight. I was like, oh, yeah, this is all Lewis Crocker, man. He doing his thing. But, hey, they didn't see it that way. And kind of, a lot of other people, though, said that Crocker won, too, so I didn't feel bad, bro. I was like, all right, I'm not the only one feeling this way. But, he said, we got some crooked judging in Canada, though, bro. Yeah, man, especially on some of those the Tiger cards, you just be looking at the scoring like, what the flip is going on? But, hey, that one thing is true. They always got them cards there for a reason for those guys, right? Try to make sure they get the dubs, man. But yo, man, it's almost that time, 6 o'clock. Gotta jump on out of here. My man Jeff says I will use that Rozeki versus Perleda 1 and 2. And 1, Rozeki clearly lost. Oh, okay. That's good, bro. Yeah, Perleda. I thought Perleda beat I thought he beat Savar, man. He dropped him in the second round. Rob Savar. Yeah, I think Perleda is severely underrated, bro. Severely underrated. I don't know how Zuffa didn't sign him. He's a good cruiserweight to bring over there. You know, not a massive name, so he won't cost a lot. He's from Argentina. But that dude is he's tough, bro. Tough as nails. Shout out to my guy GMT Sports in the building. What's going on, bro? So what's good from the 314 to the 6? You already know what it is, bro. He said the style, I think they don't like his style. I mean, I don't know, man. I get it. Yeah, he's got an awkward style. Like Perleda ain't gonna come out there to freaking, kill you or anything. But like he's awkward, tough to get at, and he's got a way of just making things look ugly. That's his thing. But y'all, I appreciate y'all, man. I gotta run, man. Get dinner ready. But I'll be off the next couple of days. Gotta be working. I'm working the day shift Wednesday, Thursday, so I won't be here for the 4 o'clock show. Friday? Yeah, Friday I should be here, man. Friday, 4 o'clock. We'll talk about some more boxing, man. I'll find something else to talk about. But salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out to my man Flexing and Stepping who dropped a super chat today. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. See, I love this style, man. We hardcores, but you know, promoters and shit. Yeah, man. They're not gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, you know. I thought he won this Rob Savar fight. I thought he did enough rounds to win, and that knockdown in 10-8 round, I thought gave him the edge, but it's a golden boy card for a reason, right? But yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. Make sure you check out the community post. I am live tonight for the presser. I'm gonna do my brother's presser. My brother's gonna be on 8 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna do the presser show for him and Taverio Stewart and a few other amateurs because it's a pro-am card. It's gonna be some amateurs. Shout out to T-Rock Entertainment. Been helping my brother out. We've been independent, doing shows. So it's gonna be my brother's third fight with T-Rock. You know, he's grinding, man, because he's selling the tickets, and that's how he's making his money pretty much. So shout out to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back later. Peace. 8 p.m. Eastern, man. Peace.